Um, okay. System philosophy, part 8. Power of belief. This is a free thinking topic. I'm not gonna go off my script again. So, I've been thinking about monads. For those people who know about monads, monads is one of the philosophy in existence that talks about how God predetermines your life. Like everything in life is predetermined, so much that God knows your decision in life, your future, everything about you, what you're gonna do right now, and what you're gonna do 5 minutes later or whatsoever. Even though this philosophy is kind of stupid because you can never prove that God exists or God knows about any of this. But however, this philosophy is, after thinking about it, I found it to be extremely powerful. Why? The reason being is because, for example, for Asias, if his family got killed, his company bankrupted, he loses his house, his girlfriend break up with him, whatever happens to him, he's not gonna have a way of explaining his mysteries in life. However, for some people who believe in monads or similar concept, they're gonna think, you know what? Hey, I believe God have a purpose in why I am having the life I am having right now, like all the issue I'm having right now. So much that even if they die, they would think, you know what, this is for greater good, rather than taking this negativity. This is extremely powerful concept. I don't know how much I can emphasize this, but this is so much that it changes your life. Even though this philosophy is really stupid, it runs off of nothing. There's no proof. Anything. It just from that point on, it doesn't make sense. Um, so now you might ask, like, what about system philosophy? Does that like run off? I would say somewhat yes, but no. I took it to a whole different, more complex and reasonable approach. That approach is being, for example, um, universal system and data logic. One of the main concept it support is the fact, once you have the image of the present, you can reverse the law or forward ahead the physics law, or aka declarations, or aka systematic declaration. Yeah, it's more systematic declaration. That's the term for it. If you have that, if you have systematic declaration, basically means the system of physics laws. You can reverse it or you can fast forward it. In a sense, yes, present does have the absolute image of the future and the past. So basically, even like right now, I can say, you know what? Even right now, I'm recording this is absolute. This is a moment that I build up my courage to do this. This is so many variables, but at this time, I have finally has the courage to do it. That's a certainty. You can say that with value system or system or universal system. You can say that, you know what, this universe is actually is like fate. However, I wouldn't encourage you to use this approach. But however, you can. But I wouldn't recommend because this is only conceptual. I can realize it, but it takes extremely. It's nearly impossible. Basically, this is what I'm trying to say. It's nearly impossible. However, it's conceptually possible. Is it gonna doable? Is it doable? Um, it could be. I wouldn't say it's 100% impossible. But I will give you the. But there is a chance that it wouldn't work. It's like computer. Computer is the speed of information processing and everything. This basically computer is a processing speed at speed of light basically, because electrons transfer at the speed of light. But however, it's not actually speed of light, because there are, of course, you have to slow it down in order to capture the data accurately. So that in a sense, it's not really at speed of light. You have to make it slower so that you can read the data accurately. So the point here is, it's doable, but it takes some. You have to break some impossibilities. Like system philosophy itself is really breaking a lot of impossibilities. I wouldn't say it's impossible in the future, but it's just very hard to do. So right now it's only conceptually possible, but keeping in mind is way too complex. Of course, if you follow my project, you will see that I'm trying my best to realize system philosophy to real life applications. However, my strength and power is limited, even though I have all of the blueprint, all of the concepts to fulfill. It's like science without engineering would be philosophy. Right now I'm working at philosophy. It takes some I don't know, I wouldn't get to it anyways. The point here is anyways, this is basically the topic. Now gets to the next topic. I hope you spend some time thinking about this, because this is extremely powerful concept. It basically tells you that sometimes even a philosophy is wrong. Like there's no proof whatsoever. It's going against science, going against everything. I mean, they don't even have a support like my universal system, where we actually have a support for this concept where your fate is predetermined. We actually can prove it, yes, with science somewhat. But for these philosophies, even though it doesn't have any scientific proof, like monads, like it doesn't have any scientific proof, it still is extremely powerful, and people follow this concept even today. Even today is a very powerful concept. But I wouldn't change their mind, because my job is research, not to actually go into the battlefield, like teach person 1-to-1. Like, no, that's not wouldn't be my job. So this summarizes this part 8.